So we're learning Komrna Ki Sisa. Komrna explains as Shabos Tishmeru. Ach as Shabos Tishmeru. So Komrna brings from Moshe Misapran. He said, you know, it's interesting. Ach, generally speaking, is a mute. That means it comes to limit. But limit. S. We could have just said Ach Shabbos Tishmeru. But you watch, you know, by my Shabos is. Why does it say Ach S? S comes to add. Interesting. It's like this is a bit of an oxymoron. So this is like very beautiful. It's this one note that he says that Shabbos you get an addition. You get nefesh, ruach, neshama on a different level completely. He said, so you have to be zocher, so that's on Shabbos. He said, after Shabbos, you have to hold on to it. Like you have to know that there's a miyut, that it gets limited, and you have to hold on to it. And we know that on Sunday, we're letting go of one level, right, to the shama. On Monday, we're still feeling we're letting go of the beginning of the ruach. That's why we read the Torah on Monday. Right? On Tuesday, we're letting go of the nefesh, action. Right? The Shem of the first day is machshava, dibur, maisa. Right? And Wednesday is again nefesh. We're preparing for the nefesh, for the aura of action from the Shabbos coming. Thursday is ruach. That's why we read the Torah. And Friday is neshama, is machshava. The reforged Avram brings it there in I guess Ma'aseh Choshev. I think Ma'aseh Choshev that a person focusing on this kavanah that will be zocher each day the way they're supposed to is the main maftech to doing tshuva. Nefesh is a big thing. It's not stam, very big thing, and we have to be zocher to understand that that's why ach es first of all, right? It's a miyut. You have this tremendous riboy, this tremendous addition coming to add at Shabbos, and ach is this miyut, this limitation that after Shabbos you start to lose. He said you have to be very strong and hold on to these inyana. That's the first thing he says. The next thing he says also, he says, "L'das ki ani Hashem mekadishchem," to know that I am Hashem who sanctifies you. He says, Das, the source of Das, root of Das, is Shabbos. Shabbos Kodesh. You have to know that I am Hashem. Yani Hashem. He says 6 times I am Hashem is Gematria Shabbos. Ki Ani Hashem 6 times. He says, because on Shabbos you get this or, this Das in every one of your limbs. You get completely, totally filled with the or of Shabbos. With this wonderful or of Das and understanding. That's what Shabbos is. He said, this is a day that goes with all the 6 days of the week, and all included in Shabbos. The whole week you're supposed to go with the order of Shabbos. That's another beautiful thing that he says. And the last thing we're going to say from him is it says, whoever will do malacha, that nefesh will be cut off from within its nation. So Amel is with the yud. The Komrna very often explains why there's extra language. And Chabrochi says, okay, the yud, he said, what's the yud? He said, the yud is the pintli yud. He said, when a person, generally speaking, a Jewish person, it's very hard to break away the awe of the others. You hold on to that. You have an awe, you have a very connection to Hashem. So when a person breaks Shabbos, that is already something that can kind of make you disconnect from your absolute the yid you, the real Jew, the Jew who you really are. And Chofetz Chaim would say, he had a few beautiful mishalim about what Shabbos is. One is, he says, how do you know that man and woman is over between them? They're engaged. How do you know? He said, you throw the engagement, she throws the engagement ring back at him. It's already, okay, it's time to start again, or not start again, but it's over. He says, Shabbos is like the engagement ring. You can't let go of Shabbos. Shabbos, again, just like come on, you lose, you slip away for your pintel yid. You lose something very important with Shabbos. There's another mashal we give about a guy who was a storekeeper. He would say, guy's a storekeeper, person has a store. He's going to close one day. Usually he leaves it open. If it's closed one day, you figure something happened. How do you know the store's closed? So the guy takes the sign down. There's no sign. He said, Shabbos is our os. It has the sign. You have to leave the sign up. At least that. That's very, very important. It's very precious. The koyach, the koyach of what Shabbos is, how a Shabbos is. We have to be very, very cognizant and really work hard on connecting to Shabbos the whole week and making the Shabbos who we really are and what we really are. And, you know, the Yid has to really live with Shabbos, especially on Shabbos. On Shabbos, it's a very big opportunity. There's unbelievable things happening on Shabbos. And we have to work very hard to try to inculcate this mitzvah and make this mitzvah part of who we really are. It's one of the most important things. Like when you have a connection to the Or of Shabbos, it's something that's the Malam and the Das. It takes you to places that are unbelievable. That's why we find that when a person Machanech, his kids, is not zocheh to connect them to the Or of Shabbos, something missing. Shach famously said that in his Beers and Shabbos. He was trying to explain Rambam, Shver Rambam. So I work out the Shver Rambam. My kids didn't work. His son, maybe Yoshamayim, but his son was not. He felt like he didn't get the profound Torah he could have gotten. He was, I think, he was in charge of Torah college. We were from Yid, you know, a lot of Yoshamayim, beautiful midas, but he felt the Torah he didn't really connect properly because he felt the part of that was that he wasn't zocheh to sing it properly. That's what Rashach said. There were many other stories, many other you should focus on Shabbos. So Shabbos is this tremendous opportunity to really connect and really be who you're supposed to be and get to where you're supposed to get to. You know, Augustine says that you're supposed to. He says after Shavuos don't make an eagle, and of course there's the same thing with Purim. Purim, of course, is the bechina of Kabbalah Torah, right? That's why the Gemara says, right. There were 2 days, I forgot who it was, he would eat, the whole year he would fast, 2 days he would eat. It was Erev Purim and Erev Shavuos. On Shavuos, I think, Purim and Shavuos, not Erev. Purim and Shavuos, that's when he would eat Erev Purim is a fast, usually. So, right, so you have, but actually it's Purim and Shavuos. Those are the days you Mechabel Torah. It's very big time. It's not Prussian. I got it for a night. But actually, yeah, that's the koyach. The koyach of what this Shabbos is. We want to neutralize and overcome this b'chin of the ego, all these b'chins of Avodah Zarah, which again is what Hashem tried to do. So Hashem is zocheh to the Or of the Shabbos, to imbue our week with Shabbos, to connect ourselves to Shabbos, to get the reboy, the big Or of the Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, the new Nefesh, the new actions, thoughts, right? The speech and deeds, right? Thoughts, speech and deeds, right? Right, Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Nefesh is deeds, Ruach is speech, and Neshama is thoughts, and we don't get to the big Or of Shabbos.